Okay, here's this home-built foot-powered grinder. You can see I got this wheel here. It's about, I think I was shooting for 20 inches and 4 inches wide. It's real heavy, a little bit too wide actually. That's made with Portland cement and Coal Slag Sandblasting Media. It's about 2 sandblasting band and 1 Portland. Don't know how much it weighs. It's unbelievably heavy and hard to move by yourself. What we got here, crank arm from the center there to the thing. Center is about 2 3/4 inches. I did that at 4 inches originally. It's way too much. And then obviously this next measurement is based off of what's existing here. Got 2 feet down to the foot pedals. When I built these foot pedals, see they're hinged here on the back legs. Pardon the mess. This is keeping everything in my projects for the winter out of the snow so I can still find them. So hinges on the back legs, pedal goes up here, bolt goes through that bottom pivot. I laid this foot treadle on a 1x4, so it was laying flat at the bottom of the stroke, and assembled all this and got my measurements for this arm here. That makes it where it's relatively comfortable to use. The seat is too wide, so I need to carve on that and make that where it fits. And then obviously this is different from what most people would do. I found these little baby plow discs, so they're in there being clamped with that. What this is 2 grade 8 bolts coming from opposite sides into a coupler nut that's in a piece of pipe in the center of this grinding stone, and it works pretty good. The problem is because I've got 2 opposite regular threads, you have to power it with 1 foot or the other depending on whether you're rotating clockwise or counterclockwise, so that you don't unscrew the whole thing from itself. If I was doing it over again, I would not use grade 8 bolts. I broke 3 taps tapping these holes for these bolts here. You can see the way this works is I've got, this is just clamping it to that bigger bolt, and that hook engages on the flat. That makes it where the whole thing doesn't generally slip. But again, you have to pedal the right direction on the power stroke the right way, so it's always tightening the bolts. So you're powering, if it's spinning towards you like this, you're powering it with your left foot, and if you're spinning it away from you, you power it with your right foot. It works all right. And then these are just an oak bearing block with a couple big washers to keep the grease in there, and I drilled and tapped that oak for a grease zert so you can grease the whole thing. All in all, it works pretty good. And that's what I've got.